we go. Andrew. Think about Andrew, and I think this is cool. This is really for most of you guys. I'll probably say it a few times. Hit the ball well at the beginning of the season, not so well in the middle, but you kept working. You kept swinging hard, and when you swing hard, what happens? Good things happen when you go hard, right? But remember that last game of the season? We're not doing so well. We're getting beat, and you never gave up. You took off running. You slide it hard in the second. If you don't slide, you're out. Game's over. We keep playing. You take off running, you slide into third. If you don't slide, game's over. We kept playing because you never gave up. And that's so important. So we appreciate it, buddy. Way to go, man. Way to be Andrew. All right, let's go, Mr. Andrew.
What's it? Another.
Wait, you already give you one? Okay, all right. Andrew's been on my team for a lot of years, and finally that big giant bat he can swing. He finally got that big old bat around and was crushing the ball, even up into to this year. He would come to bat. I'd even hear coaches at the time go, "Our boys, back up." All right, that's like the ultimate sign of respect. So he swung the ball, and I don't know, either you or the other Andrew's fast ones on the team, but I might have to give it to you. But you guys are burning fast, so.
Let's race right now.
Shut up for Andrew for speed and hitting. Good job, Andrew.
You get uphill, he'll get down.
All right. Bobby. Tell you what I like about Bobby.
Because Bobby's Bobby.
Bobby's Bobby. Let me tell you something about Bobby. When I talk to Bobby, Bobby looks at me in the eyes and he goes, "I know, Coach. I got it, Coach." I feel like when I talk to Bobby, in his eyes, I feel like he loves the game. Do you love this game?
Yeah.
Like I see it in his eyes, like he wants it as much as anybody. And so I knew if I said, "Bobby, come here and talk to me," he'd look at me in the eyes and he'd zone in. He'd say, "I got it, Coach. I got it. I got it." So thank you, Bobby, for paying attention and working hard. Good Bobby.
Good, Bobby.
All right. All right. You got your. All right. Back up a little bit. Back up a little bit. Back up. Come here, Tony. He may be the smallest dude on the team, but he is the toughest dude I've ever met in my life. He took one off the head and didn't shed a tear. All right. I want to cry thinking about it. Then Alex hit probably the hardest ball I've seen hit all year in practice. You went to catch it and it caught you right there. And his wrist swelled up and he just went like breathing technique. I don't know if y'all practice that when having all these kids, but toughest dude I've ever met. Every time, even though you're short, every time the ball's on the ground, your glove stays in the dirt and you don't raise up. And that is tough to do. You are one tough dude. Thank you.
Oh, Tony!
All right, Brandon. You are my boy. So, what a good outing. Probably had an unbelievable outing at the beginning of the season. Had a couple umps that didn't give you a lot, but you ended the season well. Even today, you threw well. I don't know if you guys know today. Coming into the last inning, we're down one. Branson comes out, throws 3 strikeouts, gets an RBI, gets us tied, and then comes and shuts the inning down again today. And so, just keep working hard. And what I like about you is that you're always paying attention. And you're always in the game. And that's awesome. Way to go.
Good job, Branson.
Who else? Who's on left? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. I'm short 1 game ball because we ran out of balls down here today. So, hey, Branson, give me your ball, and I got one at home. So we'll recycle this one. All right, dude. First year you've ever played ball. I am blown away. I'm serious about this. I wouldn't say it otherwise. Your ability, your hand-eye coordination is phenomenal, right? You never played ball, but we could put you at first base and you could catch it. We put you at third base because we knew if somebody stole you, you'd catch it. And you would hit the ball. And when you wasn't hitting, you kept swinging hard, right? And you kept fouling off. That day you fouled like 20 off. Yeah. That's the sign of a good baseball player. And then you didn't hit a couple for a couple weeks, right? But the last one it mattered in the playoffs, you came through and you hit. And that's important if you kept going. Way to go, dude. Awesome. Way to be, Amy. All right. You are the best hitter that doesn't put his hands together I've ever seen. Right? You don't ever want to coach that, but my goodness. And you know what? You started in the beginning of the season, you swung real hard, and your body went everywhere, like most kids. But then you learned how to swing. You stayed in the middle, and you started being our leadoff hitter. And when we put him in the leadoff, Tony and I were talking about it. It's like, wait a minute. I think Matthew's getting on. So we started looking at it, and you were like unbelievable. And you started leading off. And even at that, you kept producing. You did your job. And I was blown away by how far you came this year. By far the most improved hitter I've seen. Way to go. Awesome.
Matthew.
Absolutely. Chris, here you go. Chris, here's what I like about you. I do like that you're focused, right? At the beginning of the season, I said to some other coach, I said, look at all those kids out there. Every time we said baseball ready, you were baseball ready. You knew when the out was most of the time, you paid attention. Had a little rough time swinging, but what I like about it is I never saw you go like this right here, right? You always swung hard, and even when you didn't hit the ball, you kept going. And that's huge important because Alex Rodriguez, everybody in the world hits slumps. And so I was proud of you for keeping going. Way to go, dude. Good job, good job. Panos. Panos, here you go. All right, here's the deal about you, Panos. You swing a big bat, right? And you still got some good hits, but here's what I like about you. You kept working at pitching, right? Didn't give him probably the options he should have had, but here's what I know about Panos, is that he wanted to pitch, and even he and his dad would work on pitching, and he would practice pitching. And what I like about that, Panos, if there's something you want to do, you work hard at it, right? And you keep going, and I think that's important, right? So let's give it up to Panos for working hard. Keep going. Panos, all right, I don't have a game ball for you either, but listen here, every time we called Amir, he showed up, right? Not only show up, he showed up ready to play. And so, Amir, man, great season. Thanks for hanging out and helping us out. We appreciate you, Amir. Guys, let me explain something to you. All right, let me explain something about your shirts. Let me tell you about life just a little bit, all right? It's not a sermon, although break it down. But here's the thing, guys. Whether it's your schoolwork, whether it's whatever it is, you've got to work hard, okay? Even if you're a good student and grades come easy to you, you work hard anyway, right? Imagine this. If you're a good student and you don't work hard, and this is how good you are up here. Imagine what would be if you actually worked hard, right? So just because you're good at baseball, or you're good at school, or you're a good kid, keep working hard no matter what, right? And when things aren't going good, all right, keep working hard. That's what I want you to learn from baseball, right? Baseball teaches us about life, right? It teaches us to work hard, to play together, and support our team, right? So everybody just get it in here. Bring it in. One last time. Everybody's in here. Come on in. One last time. We'll play some wiffle ball, parents. If you want to hang out, we'll go out here and play a little bit. Feel free to leave whenever. All right, let's not hurt his head. Hey, let's let you go.
He was the kid who hit the homework.
Oh my goodness, he did. He hit a home run last night. Hey, listen to me. Andrews is good as a home run. We count it as a home run too. Hey, listen to me. Let's let the, hey. We're gonna let the AAA team down there. We're not pushing on his head. We'll hurt him. We're going to let AAA team know how we play it down here, all right? Really loud. We're not screaming, but we're really loud. Ready? We hit, run, throw, swing, play, play, play.